told me to learn more, figure out how I can get moderators. I haven't used the YouTube app in so long that it's different now. Usually they let you take cool thumbnails. I ain't taking no cool thumbnails. I ain't taking all my stuff out of the bag either. But, oh, I get to put filters. What can I give myself? Oh, retouch. Oh, look at that. That's funny as AF. I don't know how to read, I can check out chat over here. Hold on. I'm hand holding because I ain't pulling out all the stuff. Rocky. All right, let me do this real quick. I just got me some funky dunkin'. There's a couple of my other phones. Val Marie, how you doing? Yeah, I'll show you what we're working with here. We're working with the duty-free shop. He said duty. I just had feta cheese fries. They promised me it didn't have gluten on them. And then she's like, you want to make a meal out of it for $5? I'll throw a whole bunch of chicken on it. I was like, do it. Do it. That was the cheapest meal ever. We'll walk around in a bit, but I gotta sit down for a while. Everyone's like, what? Bror Fredrik? Live? Alright, let me sit down. Well, first let me introduce you to my travel get-go here. We'll talk about everything in a moment. Alright. One Toomey bag. That's my laptop case. There's a story behind all this stuff. Look at that. This thing's like 10 years old. And the zipper isn't even worn yet. This thing's just... And it's expandable. This thing can go like another 4 inches. That's what she said. And the infamous Toomey bag. I'm like a Toomey influencer. Look at that. Is that sexy or what? I didn't put my initials on yet. Great to see everyone. But this thing is chock full of fun. I got my underwear over there, in case you wanted to know. No, it's fresh underwear on that side, used underwear on that side. You don't want to mix them up, and I ain't smelling them to find out. I smell like roses. No, I smell like, what do I smell like? Pierre Cardin. All right, what else are we going to do? So, of course, I got stopped at... Let me turn this around. Look at some views. It's been a while, huh? I forget where I'm supposed to look. I'm looking at myself. I gotta look at you guys. It's been a while, huh? I've been traveling. I've been slaying the dragons. I've been doing all this stuff. But there's a story behind today. It's getting out there. Alright, back to the bag activities. Ready for bag activities? So of course I got pulled out of the line. I'll tell you how I got pulled out of the line on the way here. And I learned my lesson because I don't F around. You know what I'm saying? When I went through TSA coming out of Vegas, I just tossed my stuff on there, you know. They're just usually pretty cool. And it goes beep, 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 beep. All the noises. So of course they pull me out, right? So then they're like, oh, you have to go through this like microwave scanner. I'm like, okay. We'll get to the laptop in a second. All right, this is worth turning around. I gotta find a way to, hold on. I'm figuring things out, because I ain't taking out the gimbal. I'm sorry. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? How can I get this to stand? All right. It's not normal travel attire, but I am in Chicago. It's a bit cold out. It's supposed to get down to like in the 20s and snow next week. Alright, let me sit down. Let me pull up a seat and tell you about TSA. So on the way here, and I'll check out chat in a second, say hello to everyone. On the way here, so my bags are going off like boop, boop, boop. And then they walk me through the regular metal detector, and it's like wah, 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 and a bunch of dudes come over, and a chick. And they're like, excuse me, sir, you have to come with us to the microwave scanner, where they like fry you and you have to put your hands like this and whatever. And the thing goes around like you're taking a frickin', what's one of those things? I don't know, whatever. Okay. So then they're like this. They show me on the screen, and they're still standing there. They show me on the screen that my junk, you know what I'm talking about, my junk is flashing. There's like a big red square going boop, 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 right over my junk. They knew about this. I didn't bother taking it off because it's so freaking obvious, you know? I'm wearing my Mjolnir. Did that trigger it? No. I'm wearing one of my pinky rings. Did that trigger it? No. I was wearing a big old Invicta. Did that trigger it? No. Did my belt trigger it? No. They made me take this out. You know, that's an AirPod case. Bam. But my junk is flashing. It's like, boop. They're showing me. They're literally showing me on the screen. It looks like Total Recall when it went through, you know, and my junk is flashing. Boop, 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 boop. So, dude comes over to me, right? And he's like, your junk's flashing. I'm like, okay. So he says, would you like for us to bring out a doctor? Or we can go in a private room and, you know, there's medical staff and, you know, licensed doctor and all this other stuff. I'm like, well, to check out my junk? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, come on. Seriously? And they're like, yeah. I was like, just do what you gotta do. And I was like, but why is my junk flashing? And he's like, so he goes to me like this. He says, do you happen to have any type of penile implants? I'm like, no, don't need one. and he laughed. The chick kind of laughed too. She was like, oh, okay. Then he's like, well, how about, do you have any piercings in that area? I'm like, do I look like the kind of dude who gets his junk pierced? I was like, no, okay. So they're like, well, can you sign this consent form that we're gonna like feel you up? And I'm like, interesting job you have. And I'm, you know, keeping the conversation, keeping it light and whatnot. And I'm like, interesting job you have. I'm just like, dude, just do what you gotta do. Just do what you gotta do, you know? I ain't gonna be offended. Just don't grope me or nothing, you know? But do what you gotta do. I was like, you know, backhand me, whatever. He's like, you sure? He's like, you know, you gotta sign this waiver that I can do it, that you denied having your privacy. And this took like 3 minutes, you know? Yeah, I've been eating all the watermelon, all the kefir, and my junk's glowing. I got glow in the dark junk. Okay, at least I can find it, you know, when it's dark out. So finally, after all this freaking rigmarole, he's like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I was like, do it, I dare you. And he proceeds to, you know, like they're doing the standard, you know, and he's like, you know, give me a couple butt slaps or whatever, like I just scored a touchdown at the Super Bowl. And then he gets to the junk and he's just like, here comes the junk part. I'm like, just freaking get it over with. Get it over. We're both gonna be fine. We're both gonna be okay. There's no trauma. He's like, but, you know, like everyone's watching because this is like a scene already because no one's ever seen any people's junk flash in a freaking airport. I'm like, okay, I gotta be the one, right? So I'm like, just freaking get it over with. So he's like, you know, he does the back of the hand and whatnot, from the back and from the front. And he's like, you're good. It's like, told you so. It's like, what did that? What's my junk flashing? He's just like, I don't know, shit happens. All right, so I'm putting everything back on the left side. You know what I'm saying? Walking on through. That's a weird angle. Like staring up my nose. All right, so the junk's back in place. And then my bags go all flashing. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, like when they, you know, like at, you know, they have the two conveyor belts, and the ones that flash, they flap the thing, so it goes down into the other side, so my shit's like beep, beep, beep. I'm like, now what? And they're like, oh, we have a couple of questions for you. I'm like, ask away. Ask away. I'm an open book. I mean, it's TS. I'm freaking pre-TSA and clear and everything. They know what they know everything. And it's too late for me. You be careful. Oh, I don't like that. That's ugly. You be careful. So they're like, we have a question. I'm like, what's the question? How come you have so many laptops? And I'm like, excuse me? You're like, this is abnormal. Most people do not travel with 4 laptops. This guy. I'm like, I don't have 4. But then I'm like, ooh, I better not like, I was like, yeah, I have 3. And I have my iPad. And there's like 2 other phones in there. It's like, all right, we got to take them all out, send them through the freaking machine. All right. So they take one out. And I shit you not. I shit you not. This is what I like about the Super Toomey. Want to see my underwear? I'm in a funny mood. This is a whole nother story happening. I shit you not. 1 laptop, 2 laptops. Separated with an old Amazon bag. All right. All my clothes in there. My jeans. All the things. And that's padded inside there. Maribel, I gotta say hello to everyone. Alright, I got all this stuffs. I had this ready to go. This didn't bother them. This is just under the legal limit for carrying on the plane. They didn't say shit about it. Alright, giving you a tour. Alright, then we get over here. Here go another laptop. Bunk. Laptop number 3. But hey, Bror Fredrik, why do you carry so many laptops? Because I'm just that cool. 1 laptop cannot contain what's in my brain and what's in my business. But they were all up in my business. And there go iPad. So they're like, this is abnormal. And then I'm like, dude, I'm analog too. I don't fuck around. I'm kind of giddy. And I don't F around. And I got my freaking pen, and then it's got the light, and all the things. I got everything in here. This thing weighs like 90 pounds. But it's still considered a carry-on. I didn't check none of this. You're allowed a backpack and a personal item. And they can score. Alright, let me sit down. I'll tell you the rest of the story. We ain't done. That's how I roll. What else I got in there? And this thing's like super comfortable. I got stuff. I got like stuff. All this stuff. Look at all this. Oh wait, you can't see no stuff no more. I got stuff. What do I have in here? More stuff. They go a watch down there. Hello, watch. What's in here? Oh, there's underwear. You don't want to see that. Tactical underwear. Shout out to me. Rocking the mic. See, this one's a little more worn because one time they made me freaking check it. And I was just like, check this. They were like, nope. So I always carry zip ties. There's some zip ties in here in case I got to do that afterwards. But this one's actually older than this one. And look at this thing. Come on, focus. Focus, I tell you. Yeah, it's like freaking brand new. Look at this. Oh, it's got a ding. Got to put it up on eBay now. Alright. I don't know. And I didn't put the monogram on that either. Look at this. It's got I'm not gonna show the whole thing, but Toomey is so slick. It's got a barcode in there. That's powerful. All right, there's more story coming. There's more story. We ain't done yet. All right, let me set this up. I'm trying to find a decent place to prop this sucker up. There we go. She's all TSA'd up. She wants to cop the field too. Holy shit, everyone cop the field. I feel so violated. Nah, I'm secure like that. I was just like, be jealous if you want, bro. Okay. I'm not gonna continue. There's part 2 to this story. Why am I in the freaking airport at 7 o'clock at night? It's coming. Alright, let me fire up chat so I can say hello to everyone. We got 100 and something people on? That's cool for an impromptu. Anyone buy the Bitcoin dip? I bought some more when it hit 99.8. I was just like, it's bouncing. I'm buying. Alright, let me get over and check out. Imagine the audacity. Do you have a penile implant? Don't you wish? Not necessarily. Alright, let me get over to this here. Alright, well, I forgot how to do this. What has it been, like a year? Bitcoin is the future. It is certainly the future. Buy the dips. I mean, it might dip back down to 50, but I don't give a shit. That just means I can buy double the amount. I don't care. I ain't touching it until it hits 1 million. I told someone that today. Oh, I'm live. See, they didn't let me put oh, I am live. They don't let me put a thumbnail. It used to let me put a thumbnail. Now everyone's like, what the frick is this guy? Alright. Oh, now I can say hellos and stuff. Now I can like my own video. 39 likes. Alright, speaking of likes, I'm going to invite everyone who's not already subscribed to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button to get notified when I do this again, which will be someday, soon, hopefully. I know, it used to be, went from 3 days to 2 days to 1 day to once a month, but it's all good, because I love you guys. Alright. Yeah, I know a lot of people are a little concerned. I'll explain a little, before we get into why I'm freaking sitting in an airport at 7 o'clock at night. I'm sleeping here tonight. I'm literally going to be one of those people sleeping on the floor. Okay, well, let me get that out of the way. Then we'll talk. So I'm in Chicago. I have some business to conduct and some places to go. Shout out Windy City. My flight was supposed to be at 3. Got here about 1-ish, plus or minus. Plenty of time. Get there, they're like 4:25. All right, whatever, walk around a little bit. And then they're like, $7:45. Then they're like 8:15. And then they pull a boner. They were like, 7:55. Now it's 9:20. 6.5 hours delay. 6.5 hours. And they'll probably delay it again. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's Salesforce. Salesforce salespeople got to be the scummiest assholes out there. I mean, they're... What is this? It's still telling me 7:55, but up there it says 9:20. They Salesforce salespeople are assholes. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, enough of them. What was I talking about? Why I'm sitting in the airport? Yeah, so it's 6 hours. Oh, and on top of them feeling me up, they got their feels in, I felt, it didn't bother me. I don't give a shit, whatever. I mean, if they were like this, it'd be different, but whatever. What the, I'll walk around this bitch naked if I want to. I don't care. I ain't shy. Anyway, the flight out of there, 4-hour delay. It was a direct flight from Vegas to Chicago. 4 hours. 4-hour delay. And they were like, oh, some unexpected maintenance on the plane. I was like, would they run out of duct tape? All right, cool. So I was late for a couple. I made it just in time. We had a team dinner. You know, got to see all the bros that I work with. You know, it was just an amazing time. Almost get choked up. It was just amazing. Anyway, so I made it in time for dinner. We ate. We did all the things, whatever. Stayed at a Marriott. And they sent me a questionnaire because I have a Marriott card. They don't give me no discounts, but they know who I am. Everyone knows who I am. And they're like, oh, do you have any preferences? I'm like, yeah. Take the feather pillows and toss them out the window because I don't do feather pillows. And they were like, oh, what kind of pillows you want? And then check the box, foam. They gave me like 10 feather pillows. Those things are, I don't know how people enjoy them, like a feather pillow. It's like your head sinks into it till it's this thin, and then you wake up with a migraine. At least I do. It doesn't matter how many you do. It's like that sand, that kinetic sand, that if you push your finger slow, it goes in, but if you punch it, you break all your knuckles. It's like kinetic sand. For me. Anyway. So. I'm gonna read chat in a second. So there was 4 hours on the way there. Now we're going on. We're up to 6 already. So I'm gonna be home after 3 p.m. Oh, so they were like, "Guess what, bro?" I'm like, "What?" It's no longer a direct flight from Chicago back to Vegas. Yeah, feather pillows are just weird. Feather pillows are assholes. No longer a direct flight. Now we're going to stop in Phoenix. And the first time they said it, they were like, oh, it's just going to be, it's an off and on boarding. Then you're good. You know, get a little like touch and go and kick some people out the door. Cool. Now, 2 hours over there, which is going to turn to 5. I'm sleeping here. They say that they don't have enough air traffic controllers in Phoenix. I was like, but it was a direct flight. What does Phoenix have to do with anything? And why are all my bros home? we're all on Slack. Freaking, they're laughing at me. They're like, Mr. Director of Operations can't find his way home. Damn, now they know I'm not perfect. Anyway. So here I am at the airport. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Except go live. To keep me company. Like, because I could leave. I wanted to. They were like, hey, why don't you Uber to Midway? This time of day, it should only take about 2 hours. And then you can fly. We'll fly you into LA. And then you can book your own flight. And then just send us the receipt. Back to Vegas. I'm just like, you're effing with me, right? It's like one of them reality show shits you're doing. First the guy's grabbing my balls, then they're freaking scanning my laptops and wondering what I'm doing with them all, and then they're 4 hours here, 8 hours. I think I'm on a reality show. Oh, here comes TSA now. How you doing? This guy here. It looks tactical. So, do you miss me? I could have came and crashed by you, Scott. I would have done that. I'm going to be in at 3, and I probably have my first meeting at 7. It's a trip. It's a freaking trip. I could have walked home. All right, let me say hello to everyone. Let me put... What's going on here? This guy's like a ranger and shit over here. No, it's Ranger himself. I gotta walk all the way down there. So you're gonna take a walk with me in a second. I'm just tired. Mike says, miss you. I miss you too. I miss everyone. Jen. Let me do hellos. haven't done the whole. I'm like out of my rhythm here. I almost reported myself. Just telling junk stories. True story. I may exaggerate a couple things here and there. Not this story. I may exaggerate. That's fun. True story, nonetheless. Venus, Maribel, Jim, Kevin. I did not work in Illinois nor Chicago, but my company did a deployment of our operating system and our OS at a factory floor. Shout out Windy City. And it's amazing. We just had to go out there, see it run. They got robots. Go check out LinkedIn. They got robots like this. Doing all the shit. Robots. And to watch our operating system like on an advanced production line like that was just like, wow. I gotta see it. It was cool. I had it toured the whole facility. It's like, it's probably like the size of like 2 or 3 Walmarts. They make wire, right? How they make the wire, and then they braid it, and then they had a machine. You know what Romex cable is? It's, household or industrial or, wire. 12 gauge, 14 gauge, 16 gauge, depending. And they armor coat it, and it also becomes the ground, but it's armor coated. They do it right on the factory floor with a machine. So they got a roll of aluminum. This shit's coming off like turn it into the Romex. It was fascinating, down to low voltage cable. It was a fascinating thing to see. And they got forklifts, right? Robots. This thing's like oozing on out. It's like boop, boop, boop. Around like a don't fuck with me perimeter around it. So it's like coming in my space. I'm his personal space, its personal space, and it's like and I'm like and I get out of its way, and it goes about its business. It goes, figures out the height that the blades need to be on the pallet, picks it up, takes it across. It was sick. I loved every minute of it. That was awesome. Yeah, that took some videos and stuff. You got robot forklifts at work too? They're cool. Oh, that kid just like, did you hear that? That was this kid's head hitting the floor. What are you doing, parents? Curtis, Tom Helm. Who else is here? Maria and Angie, Sylvia. Shout out Georgetown, Texas. Arthur, how are you? Kathleen. I'm going to try to get all the hellos in, because I got time to kill. I would never sleep on this floor. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do for another 2 hours? I don't know. Mary Leathers. I want to get all the hellos in. And if you feel like supporting the activities, I wouldn't mind a super chat. Coffee at the airport's like freaking $38. Super chats, I'm open to that also. I'm not begging, but you're an e-beggar. Go eat a bag. Alright. Let's see, who else? I'm saying hellos. Winnie the Pooh. I still like traveling, but you know what's going on. It is what it is. Oh, Mike W. 5 Bananagramas contributing to the massive coffee. Look at that. They got snowmen already. I've seen Christmas commercials. I've literally seen Christmas commercials. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm so far back, we're still talking about pillows. Scott M. Chris K. Alright, who else is here? Taz Wills clip. See a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time. They're just like wanting to see what happened to me, huh? It's just been busy. You know? I mean, I'm happy. When I'm busy, I don't complain. I like being busy. A productive life is a good life, you know? I mean, I'm not looking to, yeah, like I say at work, I'm not looking to be a hero, but I know what my capacity is, and I just like working. Work is freaking awesome. And we're going to change the world. The world of EUC, end user compute. Shout out end user compute. Now I can freely talk about biz things. Toss up some parts. Haven't got hit with a commercial yet. How's the signal? I'm using 5G in here. It said it was like 200 by 50. Not too shabby. Alright, who else is here? Great Dane Mom. Oi. Hey. 1-2 painting. Forgive me for not looking at the camera. I'm a little tired. If you can imagine. I slept like the first night, and the time difference is a little wacky too. You know, like I don't know whether I'm ahead or behind. You know what else I found out? I forgot what a sunrise looked like. You know, being closer to the East Coast on the west side, you see no sunsets. You see sunsets, they last about 30 seconds because once it goes behind the mountain, it's cooked. So you get to see cool shit. I forgot what a sunrise looked like. Sun, you know, sun coming up was a beautiful thing this morning. Flew over Lake Michigan. You know what else I saw? And everyone was laughing at me. I was laughing too. I saw trees. I haven't seen trees, and I can't tell you how long. You know, driving around, all beautiful, you know, I like maple trees, right? They're changing colors, which ones are the red, and then they got the yellow. Yeah. It was beautiful to see trees and not dirt. Vegas is based, come on, let's face it. The desert is dirt. You know, and palm trees, they're aight, you know, if you're into that thing. I'm not so big into the palm tree thing, but, you know, palm trees can be assholes, you know? Like, you can't hug a palm tree, it'd just slice you up. But I love maple trees. And I was surrounded by maple trees. I was just like... Venus and Jim, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Alright, let's see who else is here. Captain Dave, what's going on, man? Soon. Alright. It's gonna snow on Monday, Kathleen, upstate New York. How far up? I've been to Plattsburgh. Well, I've driven through the entire state to go all the way to Quebec, Montreal and Quebec. But I've been up in like Plattsburgh area and stuff like that. Long Lake. Yep, just a matter of time before they play a certain Mariah Carey song. This is true. Alright, who else is here? And I like that you guys get to hang out too. What's that? I imagine. I want to go check that board because what are they going to do? I mean, at some point, this has never happened to me. It's usually like, I'm just like, done. At some point, they're going to have to put me up in a hotel. It's going to have to be like, yo, I ain't playing with you no more. Alright. Ready? Want to go on a walk? Let's go on a little walk. Syracuse, okay. That kid just freaking cracked his head on the floor in there. Oh, what are these parents? Did you hear that? Bang. What are these parents doing? Let's go, hoping. Let me let me check real quick. It's here on my boarding pass, which I'm not gonna show you. It's still saying 7:55. We gotta walk all the way down to gate M2. That's like the end of the planet. So let's go to M2. See what up. No, not M2. M16 or M15. Alright, I'm gonna sit you down as I gather up my stuff. You watch that kid bang its head off the floor because the parents don't pay attention to it. And I'm gonna put on my backpack. And yes, it does weigh like 80 pounds, but they don't weigh these. And this weighs like 80 pounds. What the well-dressed traveler's wearing. Let's go check. Oh, there's the board. Let's go check it out. Enough of me. Hold on. Yeah, I'm at a hair, not at midway. Oh, I'm covering up the old camera. Holy shit, this thing's falling off my shoulder. It smells good over here. Duty. It's a duty. Doesn't have any duty. I don't like her. Let's see, nope. Oh, they shaved 4 minutes off. 9:15. Yikes. Why, thank you, Marie Bella. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh my again. It's been a while. Oh, this thing's falling off my shoulder. This is beat. I gotta adjust. Dang. Oh, there it goes. It's off. Shit. Alright, just hang out a second. This is not what it was. Look at this. And the place is full, too. Except for over here. Alright, chill out here for a second. This ain't gonna be good.
Oh, my bad. I hate that bed.
Alright, nothing. I got everything. Let's Google. Let's see if I can turn the phone over. I'm on the wrong side of this camera. Oh, it worked. Sick. And it is so hard to find. Forgive the bopping around. I'm not breaking out the gimbal. It is so hard. What is that? Cannabis amnesty box. That's where you throw your smokables. Oh, I'll tell you something else. So I'm outside waiting to come in, and a dude like this dude here, that dude's cool. I talked to him. In a uniform, he had a blazer on, and he comes outside, and he's 420. 420 right outside the freaking door. Just like, and I'm just like, yo, step back, because I don't want to be smelling like that. Like in Vegas, they have the dogs. I don't want to be smelling like your 420 activities. No, thank you. And there's a cop right there, sitting in his car, like 3 cars away. So I walk over to the cop, and he must have been like, what? You know, he's looking at me. I have these tactical tunes on me. He's like, can I help you, fine sir? And I said, yeah. Is it legal to smoke weed in Chicago? And he's looking at me. And he's like, yeah, I didn't know that. He's like, yeah, it is. Are these tunes? That ain't no tunes. That's some crap. Some knockoff shit. And he's like, yeah, it is. I said, there's a dude in uniform over there just blazing away. He's like, yeah, I know. He's not supposed to, but ain't shit we can do about it. I'm like, all right. Cool story, bro. Oh, man. So it's been an interesting trip. It's been a great trip. It's been a great trip. I can separate the trip from what I did on the trip. I'm very, very good at compartmentalizing. That's one of my superpowers. Where the actual F are we going? Are we still connected? I think so. Say something if we're still connected. I don't see no chat activities since we got down here. Okay, good. I'm gonna be careful. What is that? Chick-fil-A? Man, I got some Chick-fil-A over there. Oh. am I walking a freaking Midway? And you guys watch my back. These bags weigh as much as I do. I'm a strong MF'er. 12 bucks?
So, did you go to the food court or you go to the food court?
Before the food court a little bit, and there's like a falafel spot there.
Yeah.
That was good. you told me so. You told me.
If you're going to spend some money, that's where do something you like.
I'm full. Look at me. I'll see you. I make friends everywhere I go. Hey, is that Bror Fredrik guy? Sometimes I don't say a word, and I just listen. Other times, I talk the balls off a rhinoceros. What the hell is this? Should we get it? Is this for free? Can we ride this? I guess not. This is the key. The key was in it. We go cruising. I gotta say, it's pretty clean. Wow, there's a hoof. Wouldn't that be funny if I missed my flight on top of all this? I'm literally gonna be home tomorrow. I left today, and I'm gonna be home tomorrow. Cool. We're still in Delta. He's making time. Some guy was asking me about my position, director of operations. So he's like, so you're an operator. And I was like, oh shit, I never thought of that. I can say I'm an operator now. No way. What time now? They keep moving us around.
It's still 9:16.
9:16? Oh.
Well, 9:33.
9:33? They're still doing that thing?
Just changed.
That's officially 6 hours.
Yes.
Everyone else go home or something?
A couple have canceled or rebooked for tomorrow.
They said you should just Uber to Midway and try to catch the last flight into Vegas. And I was just like, well, stick it out. It's only a couple hours. And here we are. Do you make a call throughout the airport?
Don't go too far.
Okay. What time is it?
Yeah, I would definitely make an announcement when we start boarding. Maybe Terminal 1.
Okay.
But just don't go too far just in case.
All right. I promise. Thank you. Well, there you have it. Another 15 minutes.
I know.
I was just telling my friends here, I'm going to be home tomorrow.
I know.
Wow. Oh, I mean, this is quieter. I guess I could sleep over here. No. I would never sleep in an airport. Someone be stealing one of my 4 laptops. Oh, this is the crew. Are they cool? Hope they ain't been sleeping around here for freaking 6 hours waiting. Oh, let's go look outside. Airports are fun though. They got any plugs? Ooh, they got plugs. All the plugs. I don't have a wide and a non-wide. What do we got down there? It's been a while. On my own 2 feet again. It's been a while. And everything I can. Who's that Stained? Yeah, it's been a while. Stained. M2. A Madus. Is this where we're staging up with the Madus? I guess so. Madus. Into Phoenix. There's some stuff I can do in Phoenix. Oh yeah, it did. 9:33. How about that? Boards in an hour and 34 minutes. Well, right? Isn't that a great song? They're all in the same boat as me. 6 hours. Nothing. Didn't get a laugh at any of them. What up? Oh, when we were taking off from Vegas, right? We were taxiing and taxiing and taxiing. Not as bad as a taxi here. You land in O'Hare and you taxi for like 15 minutes. So, there's some people next to me and whatnot. I grab window seats. If I know I'm not going to pee, I'll grab a window seat. Like, Southwest, it's like Thunderdome. There's no assigned seating. So you just grab whatever you can. You know, what it says on your boarding pass ain't mean shit. You just grab a seat. Nobody cares. Okay, so I'm sitting next to these people, and right at the part where, you know, they drop the flaps and, you know, fires it up, I said, punch it. And the dude next to me started cracking up, you know, which basically meant that he's a Star Trek fan too. You know, that's very Star Trek. Strange new world. Punch it. We freaking punched it. There's nowhere cool to sit here though. So what do we say? We have an hour and a half. Do I really want to walk all the way back down there like a freaking camel? Yeah, why not? Let's hang out. Punch. No, I could really it'd be nice to take this stuff off my body. Let's sit over here somewhere. Get some people watching, and I just want to find a place to sit the room. Let's see if they updated it. Didn't update it here yet. What is Valaris? My buddies all are taking. Uh-oh. Yeah, sure it's not. Guess I could sleep here. Remember way back in the day, they used to have like those coin-operated TVs? Alright, I'm gonna take this shit off. Hold on. Ms. Google. Normally, I'm not carrying 4 laptops. Usually 2. Sometimes 1. This trip demanded 3.5. Count the iPad. But the iPad's as heavy as some of these laptops, you know? That wasn't exactly the most finesseful move. Wow. I was like given 0 Fs because I didn't think I would have to wear this. So instead of rolling it, I folded it. You know, when I'm going, I roll the clothes. And then I steam it in the shower, you know, because I had to wear 2 dress shirts. I didn't think I was going to be wearing this because it's like a heavy wool. So I folded it. But on the way home, you fold it. Who gives a shit? But it has a crease. I'll give you an idea of what. Let's see. It's funny AF. Alright, I know I'm not supposed to leave my bags unattended. I'm sure there's like 99 cameras. Oh, sorry about that. This guy's got it all figured out. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's keep an eye on our luggage. Because I'll be one of those unattended bag people. Yeah, buddy's Alaska Air. Did they update it? Let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye on that freaking skateboarder. Making off of my shit. Alright, let's go cop the squat. Kyle, what's going on, bro? No, don't see me in sweaters too often. It's supposed to be. It got chilly at night. It goes down into the 30s here in Chi-Town, in Windy City. Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's figure out what's up here. How are you? I make friends with everyone. Not really. Some people are just assholes. All right, let me get out the chat activities. They should put my ass up in a hotel. I mean, I could have. I mean, come on now. I mean, seriously, I could have. But I'm just a warrior like that, you know? I don't like giving in. I don't like throwing in the towel. It's just my nature. Did I mute you? I was singing Stained. You missed it. I was karaokeing like a freak. That went off by itself. Must have been my... Oh, I'm live again. I was just messaging people. Oh, I'm funny sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't... The signal seems pretty good, but I'm up against some, like, freaking pipe over here. I'm messaging. Give me a second. Pipe. He said pipe. Pipe is not dirty for something, or is it? No, it might be. I don't know. I'm catching up with people. Yeah, see, I'm tempted. I'm totally tempted. Now, I could probably contact. I thought there was two people sitting next to me. It's my bags. Getting a little punchy. If I contacted Southwest, because I am a member too, Southwest is generally good, but this is, I mean, it might be their fault, but I don't know. They will give me, they'll probably refund the entire amount. They'll probably give me a voucher for the entire amount. However, what you looking at? However, that would just be like an inducement to fly with them again, potentially face the same problem. So, yeah, I'll probably get all the money back. It wasn't that expensive. Considering there were 2 direct flights, it wasn't all that expensive. Jim West in the house. Ken Glass. I like saying all the hellos. Is everyone? It's Isaac. How you doing? Bad robots, I think. We're looping. Alright, is everything good? Let me check. I'm a little tired, but I can't sleep here. I'm looking forward to getting back in my own bed. I'll tell you what. I am so looking forward to that. For a Marriott, now I'm not complaining. A bed is a bed is a bed. There's people, I mean, let's be real. We got a lot of things to complain about, but in the grand scheme of things, there's people who sleep on the street. You know? So me saying that the bed at this specific Marriott was uncomfortable, it was hard. I just don't like hard beds. You know, it's a couple things I like hard. A bed ain't one of them. And this is what you're thinking. Or maybe think something else. However, I don't know, why do people like firm beds? I've never really figured that out. Oh, I'm going to get a nice hard bed. You people crazy. You like hard beds? Why do you like it? Just, okay, can someone explain to me, being that we're hanging out, can someone explain to me what you like about firm mattress? firm. I mean, okay, in some cases, a firm mattress might be better for boot knocking activities. I get that. But other than that, who cares? Well, why do you want to sleep in a hard bed? What is it about a hard bed? They're like, oh, for support and they even say like on the labels, because I've been shopping for beds and whatnot. Thank you. Maria, did I see a super chat roll on by for the 10 banana rams? I do appreciate that. You know, it says, oh, for back support. I get in a hard bed. I might as well sleep on the floor here. I don't get it. I don't get it whatsoever. I like soft. I mean, feathers, feathers are ass. Feathers belong on birds, not in your freaking pillow, or in your mattress. But I like soft, I want to like lay in a cloud. I want to lay on a cloud like freaking Russell Crowe at the end of Gladiator and shit. Dude's like this. And he's just floating. That was such a great camera shot. That was done in camera. That wasn't CGI. And he's floating. You know what I'm talking about, right? The end of Gladiator. Yeah, that's how I want to feel. Like drink some NyQuil and sleep in a soft bed. It's the best thing ever. In a soft bed, I wake up refreshed. And memory foam can kiss my white ass. I freaking hate memory foam. I hate everything about it. Whoever invented that shit. There is nothing redeeming about memory foam. Oh, I got memory foam slippers. So what? I got memory foam bed. The best is a latex foam bed. If you've ever slept, the most comfortable bed you'll ever sleep in is in a latex foam. Latex foam pillows. Remember they had them back in the day when we was kids? But they like turned like mush of God after a while, and like the crumbs would fall out when it started going bad, but that's comfortable. But a firm mattress, I don't get it. I need a pillow top like yay. I want to okay, with the memory foam, you sink into it, and you feel like you're being molded in like that scene from Star Trek where they duplicated Captain Kirk. Be like, I like to move when I'm in bed, whether I'm sleeping or not. I like to move. I don't like, you're looking around like, I'm in a memory foam bed. I guess I'm not supposed to turn over because you're like sunk, you can barely see over where you are in the memory foam. F you, memory foam. I hate that shit. Why are we talking about that? Because I'm bored. I'm sitting in an airport for 6.5, 7 hours, 8 hours, whatever it is. Memory foam, and I can even tell if there's memory foam anywhere in that. They could put a big ass pillow top, and they could try to sneak some of that memory foam shit into the mattress, and I'm just like, I see what you did there. I'm in Macy's shopping for mattresses. I'm like, I see what you did there. And she's like, what? So you snuck it. I said I didn't want no memory foam. I feel that shit in there. And she's like, oh, you're very, what did she call me? A sophisticated buyer or some such shit? No, I just called you bullshit. If I want to know about something, I know everything about it. And I feel that memory foam in there. Don't be messing with me like that. Needless to say, I didn't get that one. But I do have my eye on, it's called plush. You have to say the word, you have to say it like that, plush. You gotta say it with a little like, how you doing? Do you have any plush mattress? Because if you don't say it like that, it sounds a little weird as a dude. Oh, I'd like the plush, please. No, you gotta lean into it and make it like, you gotta turn it into an innuendo, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, I want the plush. I was like, do you have any extra plush? And she's like, I got the extra plush. Yeah, so I found me an extra plush. And then they're trying to upsell me. Then she's like, but there's more. I'm like, what? You got extra. And she's like, but I got this thing you put over the top. And if you buy this, it's going to extend your stain on the the warrant, the stain, because the 10-year warranty does not cover stains. And I'm like, I don't make stains. I don't drink coffee in bed. I do eat in bed. I get out of breakfast in bed tray and I eat and whatnot. Something like that. I don't stain the bed. Anyway, but the warranty does not cover stains. So you need to put this cover on it. And I'm like, how much is the cover? She's like, $174. It's like, what? Oh, but it's covered by, then and that you get this insurance policy from Allstate. Say what? Yeah, because the frickin' covers were, you buy the same thing for like $8.99 on Amazon, right? So she's trying to sell me this cover with a warranty. And they're like, you can call in as many times as you want and they'll do stain removal. I'm like, what are you doing in this bed? That like, who's got that many stains in the bed that they gotta call up a service? Hello? Yes, Allstate? Yeah, it's me again. Yeah, I got another stain in the mattress. I mean, what is this, American Psycho? You got a hotline when you get a stain in the mattress? Okay, cool. All right, not judging. But so you're paying $4.99 for the cover and $170 for the insurance policy for 10 years. So I'm like, by the way, how much? What's the deal with this insurance policy? 10 years. They're like, well, it covers 1.5 inch sag. And I'm like, well, I like a little sag. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I mean the bed. Get it? It's like, yeah, it's a sag, 1.5 inches. You call up Allstate, the good hands people, and they'll come give you a new bed. I'm like, okay. But that's included. You're not trying to upsell me this, right? She's like, no, but you got to get the cover. Otherwise, the stains are going to void your warranty. I was like, why? Are they heavy? This is mattress shopping in 2025, you know? Did you know? I got to drink this coffee. Hold on. I got to figure out a way to fix this here. Chris that break. That was so perfect. Did I just screw that up? Yeah, right? But, you know, I mean, they're basically selling you a warranty on the bed. You know. Am I still... Give me a thumbs up. Hit the like button if I'm still alive. I gotta drink me some coffee. What time did it say it was boarding? Oh, only an hour and a half. Did you know that there's such thing as a $6,700 bed? $6,700 for a bed. I mean, I knew like the last time I purchased, it wasn't that long ago. It's not like I'm sleeping in the bed till it's like freaking this, you know? It just, you know, it's time to put it in the guest room. Let the company sleep on it, you know? I'm done. I remember like an expensive bed, a bed that would like, you know, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I think this mattress is like 8 years. I should probably under warranty too, but it was like 26, it was like up to $3,000. Now there's $7,000 mattresses. $7,000. And they're hard as a fucking rock. I said, all right, you gotta have. I did it. I was like, where's the microphone on this thing? So, is the $7,000 one extra plush? And she's like, no, it's the firmest one we got. I was like, that's some freaky shit right there. you gotta be a little out there just to spend $7,000 to sleep on frickin' a rock. You gotta have a little Sado something over there. $7,000. It's like, what are you nuts? Not that, I mean, the ones I'm looking at, they're in the 4-figure range too, but not in the, not stupid crazy. They got all the Star Trek movies on YouTube? No way. Oh, I gotta check out chat. Oh, one saving grace about this Marriott, there's an uncomfortable bed. They had limited channels. They had like 32 channels of nothing, all news. But then I'm flipping through, and I find Pluto TV. And without signing in, I was able to watch like 3 episodes of Star Trek, the original series. That was cool. Your mattress was for $3,500, you got a 15. That's reasonable. That's usually what they do. You go to a mattress place like Macy's or whatever. You know that Macy's that's over by me? I think I took you in there once for Christmas, because they do it up nice for Christmas. Everything's always 50% off. It doesn't matter. I'm like, hey, what about, can I get this mattress any cheaper for Black Friday? I can wait 2 weeks or whatever it is. She's like, this is Macy's. It's always 50% off. They ain't getting any cheaper than this. I was like, you're trying to trick me. You're trying to trick me with that memory foam deal? She's like, no. She's like, oh, tell you what. If you find a cheaper price within 10 days of delivery, I'm like, how long does it take to get delivered? It's like 3 weeks. 3 weeks? I can go rent the U-Haul. She's like, no. She's like, no. You can't pick it up. I'm like, why can't I pick it up? They're like, we don't do pickups. So now they're baking in the cost of delivery too. I'm like, oh, how much is delivery? $125. 2025. I like keeping it simple. That's what we're doing in business. Keep the shit simple. People will pay you when you keep it simple. You make it all complicated. You nickel and dime me, put 99 line items. I walk in the door for $1,000. I'm walking out the door for 16. Go F yourself. I just ain't doing it. Yeah, I believe most mattress places, I could be wrong. Don't come after me, Mattress King. Might whack me or something. I believe like most mattress places are fronts. You ever see anyone in a mattress store? Like, did anyone see like a line of people waiting to get in a mattress store ever? You ever see any of their parking lots ever full? But they're everywhere. Like every other block has a freaking mattress store. How is that possible? Something fishy. Something fishy about art places and something fishy about mattress places. You know what I'm saying, right? I better not drink this, because I'm going to have to pee on a plane. That's the worst. Asking 2 people to get up and whatnot. Right. Why is this all grainy and shit? What's up with that? California bedding. You have 2 boxes of VHSs? Wow. There's a couple of channels on YouTube that have all the Star Trek audio books. They'll take them down soon. Paramount will send them a cease and desist. But these channels have like 400 or 500 people on them. I started listening, and this guy started off with like 52 viewers. Now he's almost got 1,000, and then Paramount will take his ass out. But what I should do is record them, because I would do that. I love listening to Star Trek audio books. Yeah, if I'm not learning something, I'm dreaming. Yeah, as long as they're freaking money laundering operations. Let's just call it what it is. Come on. Did I say that? No. No, they're laundry. They wash laundry. They wash laundry. Yeah, there's a mattress going on in every freaking store, and they're always empty. And they pay that rent. Somehow, some fish there. Yeah, I like microfiber sheets, and if you could spring for it, I mean, if you get Hotel Collection at Macy's, so, Macy's, they have Japanese cotton. And then even on Amazon, you can get Japanese, they call it Japanese cooling cotton. I don't know. It's got some freaking voodoo in it. And I think I've told you this. I have like a Japanese cotton. It's not a, it's like a heavy two-ply sheet that's not really a sheet, it's not really a blanket, it's just something. And combine that with the ceiling fan, if you touch it, it's always cool. It's always cool. It could be like 100 degrees out, you touch that and it's cool. It's weird, but sheets made out of that, they're not cheap. They stretch, which is a problem. So if you toss and turn a lot, you're gonna wake up like a freaking burrito. It's like, it just swallows you up. But I told you the trick, right? If you have problems with your sheets and you wake up, or you like a nice tight in the fitted sheet or even the flat sheet, and like just give it a twist and tuck it under. Make the bed under each corner, wrap the sheet a little bit, and then shove it in as far as you can budge it. Because the weight of the bed and it doesn't damage the sheets, it's being held in by that tennis ball. Tennis ball's got the fur on it, so it doesn't really slide. Those sheets ain't going nowhere. You're not gonna wake up like a freaking burrito. But Japanese cotton has like this natural stretch to it. So yeah, now you know. I'm gonna check my flight. Hold on. Let me try not to drop you on your head. I know you probably want to walk around or whatever, but I'm not totally walking around anymore. Sorry. Do I see a Venmo? Vaughn, you gonna be here the 13th and the 14th? Thank you, and I appreciate that. I'll see you. I come see you. Well, last time we didn't get to see each other. We missed each other. I was doing some bitting it, and you were doing some. You're doing some somethings. I don't know what you up to. We'll hang again. I appreciate that. I got people coming to town. Very plush. What's he saying? Keep your baggage with you at all times. I consider that with me. It's just eat over. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to read some chat. It's been a long ass day. I got a solid 4.5 hours sleep last night. You know what I ate last night? I carved it up, but it was worth it. I don't like when I'm in company, and again, this isn't a complaint. When I'm in company, I try not to be an asshole about my dietary restriction. I mean, I cannot compromise on the gluten, because if I'm gluten, I am no good to anyone. I'm the director of frickin' sleeping for 3 days if I get gluten. So, F the gluten, but, I try not to be an asshole. Oh, I don't want to eat here. So, try to blend in. Ate short rib risotto last night. And Bro recommended it. He's like, you gotta try it. It's just killer. And I like risotto. I used to make a good risotto, but a lot of carbs, whatever, starchy carbs. But it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Short rib, and they had the big pieces of rib meat in there. That was good. And I had short rib, risotto, and like 4 Americanos. It was good. It was good. Normally I'm like, okay, like when all else fails, everyone else is like, oh, let me get this, let me get that. And they're just ordering like whatever. Because they don't have dietary restrictions. And I'm just like, and half the time you ask, if it's gluten free, and they just tell you yes, like they do at Siddell's in the Bellagio. They will always tell you yes. Is this gluten free? They're like, sure, and they add some flour on it. Because they just want you to buy it because it's $190. So I don't trust people like that. I don't trust people in my health, take their word for it. They're not educated. I mean, some of them are. But, I think someone who's like hustling a part-time job gives a shit about my dietary considerations. No. Okay, anyway, so half the time I'm like, oh, I'll take a salad. What the fuck? I thought you were a carnivore. I was like, I don't want to spend like $92 for a steak, and you guys are eating pizza. It's not. Then, well, yeah, well, just take, get a hero and take the meat out of it. I'm like, no, because the freaking bread comes with it. You peel out the freaking goal out, and then half the bread on the inside comes with it, and then I'm good for nothing. So I'm like, oh, I'll get a salad, but then give me like a whole bottle of blue cheese, and I'll pay an extra $5. So I gotta get my calories in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What else we got here? You got the Simmons Black Hybrid. I was looking at that one, Captain Dave. I was looking at that bed. And it's nice looking too. But whoever sees it, but it's cool. It's really cool. Like they make these like nice designs on patterns on the bed. The other thing that sucks now that I noticed bed shopping is they put these enormous like button tufts in the size like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell is this? You feel like it's like what happened to like a nice smooth anyway? But they make them nice now. They make silver beds, black beds, purple beds. Like, who's not putting sheets on their bed? The people who have to pay for that stain warranty. But they make some beautiful beds, They do make some beautiful beds. Airport food, Paul, it's not as expensive as Vegas. A bag of chips, well, you guys know, that's where you all know me from. A bag of chips in Vegas is like $7. Here, I paid $2.99 for. I've been carving it up. I paid $2.99 for a bag of chips. Big old giant double D's. Love them double D's. That's $4.50. In Vegas, it's like $14.50. It's weird, the price disparity. But here, they have like a little food court. But like I said, in the beginning, I ate Greek fries. They poured like over French fries. They poured like Greek salad dressing over it and threw. She's like, she put one scoop of feta cheese in there. I was like, how you doing? She's like, you like feta cheese? I'm like, I like feta cheese on my feta cheese. And she's just like, just looking around. She throws another pound in there. And then she's like, I'll put you some chicken on there. I'm like, all right. So that was party salad. Anyway, what were we talking about? Pumpkin coffee at the W's. Yeah. It's spice season. It's gonna be Christmas. Like, what's available throughout the airport? What's available throughout the airport? 16. So it does have off 16. It's gonna board. There's no one here. Well, where did it go? Why am I the only person sitting here like a chudrul? And there's like 10 people over there. Did they take the Uber over? They were like, I think I'm gonna go see a man about a horse. Chris, I'm Frank with the 10. Thank you very much. I gotta give that some hearts. So it's kind of awesome that people are gonna be in town over the next couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to that. My mattress top is covered by. That's funny. By the general. The general's the one making the stains in your bed. Oh, we talked about everything. And yes, all right, so let's just discuss this for a bit. So I'm good, nothing's happened to me. So people are reaching out, is everything okay and whatever. And I know you guys are used to seeing me. I did try to make it a regular thing every Friday at the bare minimum. But, then again, too, you know, the support wasn't really there. It's not like I said, it's never about the money per se. But I like to at least break even, and it hasn't been the case for like at least 3 months. Like I think last month, you know what I made on YouTube? $137. $137. You know how much I spent on coffee and parking the 5 times last month? 300 and something. That math just doesn't math. So forgive me if I'm not like, oh, yay, I can't wait to go, spend my own money to entertain everyone. But I don't want to be an asshole like that about it. But at the same time, I would appreciate, some support. However, I do it, you know what I do it for too? I was thinking, I just want to have everyone to have community. This has become a community. And, then you can say, well, just don't go out. Don't go to the strip, pay the parking, drink all the coffee, yada, yada, yada. One, I kind of like getting out of the house. I'm paying to get out of the house, fine. And at the same time, I could do it at home, but then no one watches. No one gives a shit about, me sitting at home. They want to see things. And I don't think I'm as fun as home because I'm just like, home. And I like to get out. But anyway, that all being said, it's startup life, new company. We're not exactly new, but we're new. And we're doing a lot of business. We're making a lot of connections. We're making a lot of moves. We're disrupting the software industry. We got some shit that the world like everyone who sees our product now, our software, our operating system and management console is like, get the fuck out of here. literally. Professionals with suits and ties are like, they're calling people over. They're like, you see this? They're calling over their CTOs. They're like, you see this? You see revolutionizing the world of in-compute and IoT. We are literally the next we are the next big thing. But being the next big thing, being the big thing, see what I did there? Takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of commitment. Takes a lot of testicular fortitude. And everyone's, we got a team. We got a team. We're all having at it. And some days, there's no such thing as like an easy. I was born for this. I was born to do stuff like this. I'm a warrior. And I'm not burning myself. I have a good time. I'm not, you don't see me complaining, right? I got a smile on my face. As long as I get, at least, 4 hours a night of sleep and get watch some Star Trek, I'm cool. There'll be time to relax and do all the things when we become a $700 million acquisition target next year. And we might wait a little longer. I think we will. Anyway, enough about that. No, truth is, I'm so full of shit. You guys know I work at Burger King, right? Whatever. What's bocce season? Yeah, I like doing studios, but the people who like this doing from the studio, from home, the people who loved them loved it. The people who didn't just didn't. It wasn't spicy or whatever, but it was very like either you loved it or I wouldn't say hated it, or either liked it or you didn't. One or the other. There was no like middle ground. Like got a freaking airport sign behind me. Like nobody really cares. Did I just see? Let me get a mic check. Joey, I owe 2 birthday happies. I didn't happy birthday happies. Yeah, I'm getting punched. I'm getting silly over here. Sitting in an airport for freaking 3 days. I live here. Like, what was that movie? The dude lived here. I think I'm gonna live here. Anyway, so, cause I know it's okay. Janice and Mary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mary and Janice. Janice and Mary. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Lush. Yeah, the terminal with Tom Hanks. Yeah, that was the one. All right, got them birthday. Yeah, cause I missed doing it live. We missed doing it live. All right, you fine folks. I'm gonna get going and just check super chat activities, make sure I didn't miss anything. Don't want to miss. Thank you to Mike, Venus, Maria, Chris, Nat, and Frank, and Joe for the kindness. Covered my coffee. Awesome. All right. If for some reason they delay the flight yet again, I'll charge the battery on this. I'll find a spot right now. I'm gonna go, take care of some business. Yeah, I see you. You gonna call? Tell me you're ready. I'll fire up and chat again. I don't care. You helped me pass the time. All right, I love you guys. I did miss you guys, and I'll try to get on Friday. I'll do my best. It's, you got the F1 bullshit too. I haven't been on the Strip. I literally have not been on the Strip, either traveling or working, but I have not been on the Strip, so I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I did go out last time. I was on the Strip doing some Bitnit like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, and they had the typical shit up there. And it's not really cooling off. It's cool. It's been like 85 in Vegas. I mean, it went down into the 60s, but it's cool at night. I'm digging the weather. Here it's a little chilly, but I'm good. All right, thank you everyone. Looking forward to seeing this. On that note, Bror Fredrik out. Wait, let's do that again.